Good morning, I'm sat here by the beautiful River Kamyanka. In that direction is the village I went to last time, Forsi. But today we're heading in that direction and we're heading about 14k on the old bicycle there, and we're heading to the village of Velikopalavetskia, which possibly has the longest name out of any village or town in Ukraine. So join me on this little journey. We're going to see what we can find today. Hopefully the old legs are going to be able to withstand the journey. I haven't cycled much. Well, in fact, I haven't cycled for about a year, so this should be quite interesting. So anyway, join me and let's go and see if we can have a little bit of fun today. I forgot how hard my seat was. I'm definitely getting piles from this. And look at this nice little blue tractor. Wow. Tiny little tractor. Anyway, we're heading through the village of Pishaki. At least I think we are. And we're en route to whatever it's called, that long name. Velikop. I'm going to call it Velikop. Velikopalavetskia. Something like that. You can see here the old Ukrainian house. Not sure if anyone lives there now. Looks a bit abandoned. You can see the well there where they used to obviously get their water supply from. But yeah, I always think these places look a little bit like something out of a fairy tale. Maybe I'll buy one. Maybe I'll buy this one. Wonder how much it is. I've just spotted something pretty cool I want to show you over here. So let's get over here. Oi, here we go. Oh, my piles. Oh. If you look on top of this post here, this lamp post, there's a massive nest. Now that nest is, I think, a stork or a crane's nest. Huge. Quite a big bird. I've actually seen him in the village before in flight, and it's pretty cool to see. Imagine having that stuck outside your house. Really is a bit like a fairy tale, isn't it? Anyway, on to Velikop. Yeah, one of those birds, as you can see on this, someone's painted it on their gate here, look. A beautiful bird, isn't it? Is it a stork or is it a crane? I don't know. Any bird enthusiasts out there? Oh, all the pain. Now we've got a bit of a headwind, which is making it harder to pedal. And I haven't been on a bike, like I said, for the best part of a year. And well, you can get a marshrutka to Velikop for probably about 20 hryvnias, which is about 80p. But I thought, no, I'm going to cycle. Even though it's 20 kilometers from where I started, I'm going to cycle there. I'll be all right. I'll be all right, he said. Dobry den. Well, I've just spotted a graveyard on the way to the village. Let me show you something a little bit different to the graveyards you might be used to back in the UK or wherever, is they put the faces on the graves. It makes it a lot more personal. Here we have Valentina, and I think that he might be Vladimir. 1935 to 1991. Wow, and you see they put these like wooden benches and tables where people can come and they can sit down and reminisce and remember their loved ones. Off he goes. I wonder if he's going to Velikop. I wonder if we can have a race. Oh! We got a downhill bit. I'm loving it. No pedaling. But I can't catch up the old Derdushka. Oh, and there goes a larder and an ambulance having a race. I've just spotted something quite interesting on this wall here. If you take a little look closer, you can see the Olympic rings. Of course, from when the Olympics were held in Moscow in 1980. There we have the Soviet star, look. Wow, a real piece of history there. А скажите, будь ласка, сколько километров остался до Велика, как сказать, Велика...
Половецк.
Да.
Осторожно, автобус, машина.
Сколько километров остался?
Километров 6.
6?
Да.
О, это неплохо, это неплохо. Вы живете там?
Тут ездил в магазин, там вот
Ага,
такое.
я понял, я понял. Ну хорошо, спасибо вам, хорошего дня. Привет, собаки. Well, the chap said about 6 kilometers to go. So we're not doing too bad. I think my piles will hold out till then. I think we're all right. I feel like I'm sat on a flat piece of wood. I need to get one of those like gel seats. Something nice and squishy for me bony backside. Well, here we are. We made it to Velikopolovetskia. Much easier to say when you can see it. Wow, we did it. And here is a horse. Should we go and say hello to the horse? Is it a friendly? Are you a friendly horse? Hello, horsey. How are you doing? Are you friendly? Can I say hello? Can I say hello? You a friendly horse? You're a bit wary of me, aren't you? You're like, why is that guy talking to me in English? He doesn't understand English. He's a Ukrainian horse, of course. Right, let's go check out the village. Well, here's the old cafe of the village. Don't know if you can see, it was called Coon Cafe. Obviously abandoned now. Sure if we can get a peek inside. Doesn't look like it. I wonder what they sold at Coon Cafe. Wonder what its history is. Well, it looks like I found a way in here into the old Cafe Coon, now strewn with empty bottles. Obviously people come here to dump their rubbish and have a drink, but this was it. Now strewn with graffiti. Wow, here we go, look at this. This was obviously the old counter. You can see the ceiling there, look, all the individual tiles. Wow. Very interesting. The old wooden door. And the old wallpaper here, look. Wow. Coon Cafe. Ukraine, of course, littered with abandoned buildings. Recently I went on a train journey across to western Ukraine, and literally the countryside was littered with abandoned factories, farms, all sorts of buildings, obviously serving as a reminder of the past. My new friend. Well, there's not much going on in Velikop here. Quite a quiet village, as most villages are. But I have found some wonderful looking bikes. Look at these babies. Now I thought my saddle was bad news, but look at these. Look at this one here with the 2 springs on it. You got a bit of bounce going on with that one. I'm here with a young man called Andre. Андрей, вы живете в это село, да?
Да.
Да. А как жизнь тут?
Прекрасно.
Прекрасно, да?
Да. Дуже чистый воздух. Есть где провести время.
Хорошо.
Интересно. Есть где отдохнуть на природе. рыбу половить, поохотиться.
Ага. Рыбалка вам
Конечно,
нравится?
да, тут
Рыбалка.
отличная рыбалка, и рыба очень вкусная.
Ага, круто. И как возможности тут для молодого человека, например, работа и так далее?
Возможностей у человека тут богато, тут хорошо развивается аграрий.
Ага.
То есть, если в тебя есть минимальный капитал, ты можешь вложиться и заработать на цьому, ну, мінімальну суму денег, плюс того, що ти вложився.
Мгм,
То есть
понятно.
аграрий тут хорошо развивается, и очень много есть возможностей,
Понятно.
разных, точнее, сфер, куда можно
Мгм.
піти самому.
Хорошо,
И
хорошо.
тоже бизнес развивается, тоже отлично.
And here's the local apotheca, your local pharmacy. Never seen a pharmacy like this back in England, but today it's shut. So if you got a bad stomach or a bad head, a fever, then you ain't getting no medicine today. Not here anyway. Here's the local shop. Let's go and have a look inside, maybe buy something to eat. I'm a little bit hungry and thirsty, to be honest. Oh no, we're not going in that end of the shop then. Everything's shut. All the time, everything's shut. What's in it? Clothes, hair products, beer, most important. Well, I have bought some goodies from the local shop. I'm quite excited to show you actually. Let's go and find somewhere to sit down. I need to have a drink, I need to have a rest and something to eat. Maybe somewhere by the river or something. Oi! This will do. A nice little shaded spot by the lake here. There's some guys trimming the grass over there, making lots of noise. They love to trim grass in Ukraine, or always trimming. Right, let's have a look in this rucksack. Right, so I bought some Cheetos, big burger flavour. I bought some little pie things. I think she said they were cherry. We'll dig into them in a minute. I bought a bottle of Stella. Oh yeah. And Nasha Marka Gorilika. Basically, as we know it, as vodka. Anyway, let's crack into this bottle of beer. And unlike the fiasco last time, let's see if we can open it first time. Put the camera down this time, David. How not to open a bottle of beer with Dave. There it is. There it is. A bit more in a professional manner this time. So, let's have a drink. A drink to Vele Kopa Lovski Koki Loki, whatever it's called. In short, Velikop. Now let's check out these pie things I bought. First and foremost though, gonna disinfect the old hands. Look at that, see? I come prepared, you see. I come prepared on my little journeys. I don't mess around. Right, here we go. Let's check these out then. I'm sorry about the camera angle. Right in my nostrils. Right, let's try these out. Homemade obviously. Yeah, cherry. Not bad.
Я думав, рибачите.
Mnie? Ja.
No.
A, nie, ja просто маленький пикник. Wy будете?
А?
Wy будете? Нет. Это мой первый раз тут. Красивое село. Тихо, спокойно.
Да, красиве і большое. Ну, аптеку закрили в селі.
Угу.
Ну, розвалюють. Ой. Хлопці, хоч на Білу церкву.
Угу.
Такі таблетки.
Понятно. Now, while we're having a little beer, let me teach you a bit of Ukrainian. Now, I don't know much Ukrainian at all, I only know a few words, but I can teach you to say hello informally, which is привіт. I can teach you to say goodbye, до побачення. Please is будь ласка, and thank you is дякую. So there you go, you know, what, 4 words. About as much as me. Piles update. Everything's holding up all right at the moment. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Yulichka, we're moving to the village. We're gonna become residents of Velikob. Oh yeah. It's gonna be great. We're gonna grow our own carrots and beans, and we're gonna make homemade wine. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. There's another old shop here. Produkty. I'm assuming that's Ukrainian for produkty. So products, you know, food, things like that, drink. People obviously still use it, sit here, have a drink. Someone's been munching on a tomato. Wow, look at all the bottles. Someone's been doing a lot of drinking, especially Chernivsky. Wow. There's your out toilet over there. Just go and have a look at a village toilet. I know that's the content you've all been waiting for in this video. What does a Ukrainian village toilet look like? Well, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Look at that, a big hole, a couple of planks, plonk your feet, a little broom to brush up after yourself. Whew, whiffy. There it is. Well, there's some type of crane. Not sure exactly what they use it for, but there it is. Look at that. A bit rusty. But wonder if it's still in working nick. Here's the old command station. Look at that. Can we sit in it? Oh, there we go. Let's have a little sit. Got these different switches here. Oh, look at that, look. What do I do here? Somebody help me. There we go. You never know, whoa, what you're gonna find in old Velikop. So I'm trying to figure out which is the best way to get back home. As you can see there, over in the distance is the forest. And I think it's going to be a shorter route home rather than go all the way back down through the village, which is quite a long way. It's quite a big village. So yeah, we'll see what adventures await us in the forest. Lions, tigers and bears. Oh, I've got sweat in my eye. No, I'm sure it'll be all right. Oh. Well, it looks like this is where the village ends, and ahead of us is the forest. So we're going to head into the forest now, and yeah, a good few kilometers maybe more than a few actually, back to base. So, well, let's go check it out. Well, I gotta say, it's a lot cooler in the forest, but it's a lot harder on the old legs because it's like sand. So it's quite hard to ride on. My legs are a bit tired. Oh, and it's bumpy. So yeah, this should be fun. I gotta say, this is hard work. Oh, it got really muddy back there. My legs are burning from all the lactic acid. Haven't cycled for such a long time. So, oh man, and we got miles and miles to go yet. Apart from that, everything's going great. Beautiful countryside, fresh air. Whew. All right, let's continue. You're doing well, old bike, you're doing well. Max Pro. Well, I've worked out a bit of a system, and that system is pedal, pedal, cruise. Pedal, pedal, cruise. If I can do this for the next 10k, I think we'll be all right. I tell you what, it's a bit disconcerting being in the forest, like, I don't know, 5 kilometers deep on your own, and I haven't come across anyone or anything. Well, as I leave the forest behind me now, my legs are killing and I'm not too far back from home. Wow, what a journey. I tell you what, my back is sweating so much. If there was a competition for the wettest back, I would win it hands down. There's enough water there to quench the thirst of a small African village. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and see you on the next adventure.